Hi guys, welcome back to my Definely Fit yoga channel. Today we're just going to be doing a fun, exploring little sequence. It's about 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm glad you're here, so let's get started. So come onto your mat and we'll just sink back into child's pose. So knees apart, toes together, and just bring your forehead down to the mat. Your arms are stretched out in front of you, and just breathe into the belly. Then come up onto all fours into tabletop. We're just going to do some stretches with the wrists. So with the right hand, flip it over and just stretch the outer part of your wrist. Not putting too much pressure on, but just enough to feel the stretch. And then flip it back over. We'll do the same with the left hand. Just a nice stretch. Flip back over. And again, we'll just pull the fingers back, stretching the under part of the hand. Do the same with the other. Then return to tabletop, tuck the toes, and we'll just push back into our first downward facing dog. It's the first one of the class, so make any adjustments you need. You can wiggle the hips, walk the dog, and just stretch it out. And then we'll slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Bring them to hip width distance apart. Bend the knees slightly. The hands come to either elbow and just fold forward into ragdoll pose. Here, you can nod the head yes, shake it no, just letting everything fall. Release your hands down, and one vertebrae at a time, slowly come up to mountain. From here, inhale the hands up, exhale, fold forward, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low plank, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it in between your hands. Bounce up to warrior one. hands down to the mat, into your high plank, low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk out the legs. Inhale the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, and bring it in between the hands. Come up into warrior one. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the hands. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up. Sit back into your chair pose. And breathe. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Hands are active. And just sit back. Take a few deep breaths here. And sink a little deeper, maybe a little deeper. And then come all the way down into your boat pose. So your bum is seated on the ground, feet are lifted, hands out front. And just hold here. Activate the core to keep you strong. And just for fun, we'll do a couple low boats, come back into high boat, and see how we do. So low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, two more, low boat, high boat, last one, low boat, high boat. And then just come into a ball. We'll rock back and forth on the spine. And keep rocking until you come all the way up to the front of your mat. And we're going to play around in crow pose. So, going to press the fingers into the mat, lift the hips, bring the knees high up on the arms as you can, and just float forward. Maybe one lifts and then the other, and then activate the core to hold you up. See how long you can stay there. This is your first time. Try lifting one at a time. Try lifting one, then the other, and just see where you get. And when you're all done, we'll just step back into a high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Just stay here for a moment. And on your next exhale, we'll come back into downward facing dog. Walk out the dog. Take a deep Inhale. Exhale, let it all out. And walk the hands forward, come into a deep forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, sit back into your chair pose. Bring the hands to heart center. And just sit a little bit deeper. And just breathe here. Maybe sink a little bit deeper. Stay where you're strong, but always try and challenge yourself a little bit each time you do this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Shake out the legs. And we're just going to do some dancer's pose. So, we're going to ground down the left foot. Hold out our hand like we're holding a tray. And bend the knee. Grab on underneath the ankle. And reach the left hand out and slowly come up. If you lose your balance, that's okay. And just play around here. Hold for as long as you can. And make sure you breathe. And then come up. Switch sides. So same thing. Ground down the right leg. Holding the pizza tray. Grab the inner side of your ankle. And right hand comes out. Fold forward. Grab a wall if you need to. And kick back. Awesome. Just hold here. And bring it all back down to center. Shake out the legs. And thank you guys. That was our fun little play. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.